What's up everyone, this is Christian of Unique Photo, and today we're going to be talking about these fantastic Sigma lenses, which is the 16mm 1.4 DC-DN Contemporary, the 30mm 1.4 DC-DN Contemporary, and also the 56mm 1.4 DC-DN Contemporary lenses for Fujifilm X mount. For anyone that's shooting Fujifilm, aside from shooting their own glass, there is some third-party companies out there manufacturing lenses, but it's not Sigma. So we'll start with the 16mm right off the bat. I'll point out that these lenses don't have aperture rings on them. To some people that's super important, to others not so much. If you're doing video, for example, and you're doing autofocusing and all that kind of stuff, these lenses are awesome. And for photography, I mean, they're just awesome. I can't really say anything negative about them. I don't believe they're fully weather sealed, but they do have a rubber gasket here on the mount, which should protect your sensor from moisture and dust. You can see the fantastic Sigma colors. I don't know if you can see that. Sigma has this beautiful glass. When light hits it, they just look beautiful. Compared to the current Fujifilm lens lineup, let me see. So this is the 16mm. This is how it compares in size. If you look at them, they're pretty much comparable in width, but in height, the 16mm is a bit longer. But when you mount it on the camera, let's say X-T4, it's pretty well balanced. I think it feels awesome on this particular body. I don't know how it would feel like on an XC4 or X Pro 3, but I know on this X-T4, it feels pretty fantastic. 30mm compared to the 35mm, also a bit taller, but width is pretty much identical. They both go to 1.4, which is fantastic, and they work really well in both photo and video. This 56mm here has my attention, I would say, more than the other two lenses, simply because if you compare it to the 56mm, it's a bit lighter. It's also a bit shorter and not as wide. Mount it on here, and it's a nice size. What I really like about this lens was it worked really well. I mean, they all work really well in photo and video, but I love the minimum focusing distance on this lens. It let me get surprisingly close to my subjects. Hopefully, I'll put together some footage to kind of show you that, but it definitely, compared to the Fujifilm 56mm, it definitely allowed me to get a bit closer, and I love that. So this lens currently really has my attention, this little 56mm. Again, I'm gonna take this X-T4 along with these three lenses. I'm gonna step out and kind of show you some example images and video. And before we go, I just want you to know these are available right now for pre-order on our website, uniquephoto.com. You can also come into one of our stores either in Fairfield, New Jersey or in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And that's pretty much it. Hope you enjoyed this video, and we look forward to seeing you soon.